Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moumita and I talk about book reviews, productivity and self-development. Today, I will be talking about another part of your communication skill, that is the right way to convey yourself. Well, it is a well-known fact that people have a limited attention span, especially when it comes to listening to others. So, in order to make sure that your message is not only heard but also retained, it is important to be concise and to the point. So, I will tell you 5 tips to convey yourself better. But before that, I want to tell you a story that will help you to understand the concept better. Let's get into the story. Once there was a monastery where the laws were extremely strict. No one was allowed to speak as the monks took a vow of silence. The only exception to this rule was the monks were allowed to speak only 2 words a year. Then one day, a young monk was invited to his first chief monk meeting after completing 1 year at the monastery. The chief monk asked, "1 year has passed. How would you like to express your experience in 2 words?" The young monk said, "Bed hard." The chief monk said, "Thank you." A year later, the young monk was called once again to the chief monk's office. The chief monk asked, "Another year has passed. How would you like to express your experience in 2 words?" The young monk said, "Food terrible." The chief monk said, "I see." Then another year has passed, and the young monk was called once again and prompted with the question that, "Now what are those 2 words you want to share after these 3 years?" The young monk said, "I quit." The chief monk said, "Well, I understand why. Because you never do anything but complain." Now you might be thinking that what this story has to do with your communication skill. Well, if you like this story, then you will certainly remember this story and you will be able to tell to others. You probably wouldn't bother trying to remember the conversations between the chief monk and the young monk if they were 1 or 2 paragraphs long. The same is generally true for your interactions with prospects and your clients. The more you say, the less likely that people will remember that what you said. People are more likely to remember the message that is presented concisely and clearly while making it as brief as possible. It can also reduce the risk of misunderstanding and confusion. So here are the 5 tips to make your message memorable by saying as little as possible while still making your points clear. Number 1. Identify the main points that you want to convey. It helps you stay focused and avoid unnecessary details. Number 2. Do not use tough words but clear and concise language. Avoid using complex and jargon-filled language that may be difficult for others to understand. Instead, use simple and straightforward language that gets to the point quickly. Number 3. Use examples. Instead of using facts and statistics, use examples to illustrate your points. It makes your message more relatable and memorable. Number 4. Break your message into smaller chunks. A big paragraph can be overwhelming for your audience. So break your message into smaller parts. If you are presenting something, then this could be bullet points or subheadings. But if you are delivering a speech or simply speaking, then you can take small breaks to allow people to process what they have heard. Number 5. Repeat your main points. To ensure that your message sticks, it is important to repeat your main points throughout the conversations or presentations or your writing. This can help reinforce the message and more likely to be retained. By following these steps, you can effectively convey your message, and in this way, you increase the chances that your message will be remembered and understood. And one more thing, remember that the communication is effective when the message is received and understood with clarity and purpose. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this. If you like it, then share with your friends and let me know in the comments below if you want to see more such videos. I will see you in the next video.